What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, Create Space. The link will be in the description box below, as usual. Go get it. PayPal link there also. They asked me to put it up, so I put it up. Jamming at J Holiday. Got me in disbelief. Anyway, now the title of this video is Good Life versus Fast Life. See, a lot of times people want to live a fast life because they think the fast life is the good life. But really the good life is the good life and the fast life is the fast life. Now, I'm not saying you can't live a fast life and turn it into a good life, but that's not how it normally plays out. That's the plan, but that's not how it ends, right? Karma alone. But let's start with the fast life. When you want to live the fast life, it's a reckless life. It's a immediate gratification life. You know, it's not the long game, right? So you're doing everything on a short-term game. And you see a lot of people living a fast life come and go. They come and go. They come and go. Because part of the fast life is the need for attention. The need to be noticed. The need to be the man. The need to be the woman. The need to be who everybody talks about. The need to have haters, right? And sometimes you take risks in the fast life that you wouldn't take if you're just trying to live a good life. Because you know, you think high risk, high reward. You know what I'm saying? If I take these high risk, I can reap these high rewards. Well, they're high risk and high rewards, but they're also high consequences. And when you live the fast life, a lot of people don't want to take the good with the bad. They want to take the high risk, high reward, but not the high risk, high consequences. And all that goes together. And normally the consequences are where everything ends up anyways, because you're going to wind up being in some of your decisions. That's pretty much the gist of it. You know, people have a plan to get out. And sometimes, let me tell you something, you can be successful in the fast life and get out of the fast life, but the problem is this. You might only know how to operate in the fast life. You get what I'm saying? A lot of times people who operate in the fast life don't, you know, when we talk about people being entrepreneurs and being, you know, an entrepreneur businessman and an entrepreneur street person, that's two different type of people. Okay? No, you know, it's rare that you can mesh the two. It's rare, you know, but this is why people who are entrepreneurs in the streets have a hard time doing legitimate business. Because that's a long game. They don't think long game. You know. Now the other thing about fast life is, you know, living my best life, you know, you only live once type of thing, where what winds up happening is it's fun when you're doing it. Like when you're young, living a fast life is being in college and going on spring break. And you're broke college student anyways. You might use your student loan money to fund the trip. And it was fun. It was great. All these memories. You went to the hotels. You went shopping. You went to these vacations. But 6 months after your graduation, when that bill comes, it dawns on you, I didn't have to do all that stuff. Or I could have did it a little bit cheaper. Because now, not only am I paying for the education, I'm paying for all the things I did to have fun while I was getting an education. You know, the other thing about the fast life is it might be hard for some people to slow down. So they could live a good life, but they have a hard time slowing down. So, you know, you can't turn her into a housewife, right? Because she's on that fast life. Housewife is good life, slow life. Can't turn it off. Can't turn it down. So what winds up happening is you get stuck. Now, I don't think some people take into consideration that, you know, some people cheat to get ahead. And you could reach the pinnacle by cheating to get ahead. But if you get to the top, your goal was to get to the top. Your goal wasn't to stay at the top. And you cheated to get ahead. So you got there fast. Easy come, easy go. Fast rise, fast fall. You know what I'm saying? Now, versus the good life. The good life is not glamorous. You know, the good life is a peaceful life that doesn't need to be seen, because you can go home, relax. You know, you can look yourself in the face in the mirror. You can go to bed and sleep easy. You can rest good. You know, you don't have to look over your shoulder. You don't have haters because you ain't in the atmosphere to create haters, right? And some people feel like, where's the excitement in that? Well, the excitement is you can come and go as you please without interruption. But having a good life don't mean you have the fast life or the high life. Not necessarily. You know, you're not supposed to necessarily have the fast life and the good life at a young age. And when you live in a fast life, you want to have a good life at a young age. When you live in a good life, your life gets better as you age. So, because you're playing the long game, you're not just in it for trinkets and attention. You're in it for stability. You know, quote unquote legacy, right? The good life is when you're building a life beyond yourself. So the life that you built was good enough for you, but other people can benefit of it. Your family in general. That's a good life. To sit back and be proud of the life that you created, that your family benefits from, is a good life. Like sometimes when you live the fast life, people can benefit, but you know, the minute you fall, everybody else falls. You didn't put yourself in a position to have a good life. You put yourself in a position to have a fast life, and everybody that comes to you wanting something fast, fast, fast. Everybody has a fast plan. The other thing about a good life is people can't come to you with a fast plan because I'm not saying you went the long way, but you went the harder road. So you're not going to be so giving as other people. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be like, oh, you know, I got this, I got that, I'm going to get this, I'm going to get that. You're not going to do all that. You know, and I think people forget that. People forget that you're not going to take it there. You know, they can't come, oh, let me ask you for this. I know you got it, so what? I got it. It took me years to build it. Why am I just give it to you like that? No. You know, and the good life, you're more comfortable telling people no because of the sweat equity that you put into your own life. You know, the good life, when I say peaceful, like people who live the fast life at a certain point, that New Orleans coming out, at a certain point, they yearn for peace. When you have a good life, you got peace every day. Now people around you might try to give up the peace for something, for some excitement, and you know what they're going to want? The peace. It's not going to be as exciting as they thought. You know, the good life means, you know, you eating. Your needs are met. You know, it was the Maslow hierarchy of needs. You're closer to being able to get to self-actualization because you have a good life. Things are in order. Things are structured. You know, things are moving like clockwork because you built it that way. There's no chaos. It's not a roller coaster. So everybody can basically know what's coming. And you can plan your life. You know, you can have your fast life moments inside of a good life, but you can't necessarily have a good life inside of a fast life because everything's going too fast. So you can venture off and having a good life and do something fast. You can go to Vegas and blow some money, do something silly. You know what I'm saying? You can speed every now and then. You know what I mean? You can go party and kick it and go take the trips that you wanted to take because you got a good life, but you can get back to your good life because you don't want to live that fast anyways. When you live a good life, you like actually the pace of your life. You don't want to speed it up. And the thing about the good life and the fast life is, good life, you live longer than the fast life. Fast life, you live fast, you die fast. Good life, you live good, you die good, but you live long. You know, that's the big difference. There are no consequences for a good life a lot of times. You know, because you're not doing anything that crosses people or hurts people or demeans people or puts people down. You are highly respected. Fast life don't mean you're respected. You might be revered, but you might not be respected because your time may come. Having a good life, your time could be every day. If you get it, if you build a perfect life, Christmas is every day. You know, Thanksgiving is every day. You know, Easter is every day. It's always a holiday because every day is a good day. You have far more good days than you have bad days. Fast life, you have good days fast and then crash. Good life, you have a lot of good days. You know, to the point, for some people, it might be boring to have so many good days, but not for me. Like, share, subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Peace.